This is our last presenter, our last finalist, so I'm going to introduce you to Nick Pierle. Nick is a third-year DMA candidate in choral music with a cognate in lyric theater. His research interests explore the intersection of choral conducting, voice science, and embodied learning, with emphasis on how gesture and biomechanics can enhance vocal coordination and efficiency through expressive communication. In his free time, Nick enjoys spending time with his 10-month-old puppy, Charlie, hiking and running Spartan races. His presentation is titled, Your Voice, Your Choice.
Hello, everyone. Before getting started today, I'd like to start with a little activity. So if you could, take your hands and place them right on your head, and in a bright, forward, pingy way, say, nya, nya, nya. Your turn. Amazing. That is what I call twang. Now, if you could, also with your hands, in a hooty, hollow, almost in a cry way, can you go, nya, nya, nya. Your turn. Excellent. You guys are well on the way. And so this is what we call sob. What you just did was you just changed your vocal mechanism. And when you learn that you can change your vocal mechanism, you gain choice. And this is exactly where my research comes into play. Today, choral singers are often asked with singing a variety of styles on any singular concert, ranging from Renaissance polyphony to contemporary choral styles and anything in between. Each of these genres present their own challenges, stylistic demands, and if not taught correctly, can cause tension and harm to our voices. Yet, we still teach singing and tone as though it is singular and fixed. So where my research comes in is I use the Estel voice model to teach students how to take control over their own vocal mechanism by using Estel figures, which are the isolation of anatomical structures within the mechanism, and our Estel qualities, which combine these figures. We are able to take control of our voice a little bit more. So my singers, they went through a three-part process of craft, artistry, and performance magic. In craft, we studied these figures and we isolated things such as a thyroid tilt, a lowered larynx, and a narrow area epiglottic sphincter. We then shifted into our artistry section where we combined these together to create new qualities that met the stylistic demands of each piece, which then took us into performance magic, where students created a communicative and emotional performance. So the shift here is, rather than choral conductors giving some abstract metaphor of sing bright or sing dark or sing with more support, we actually give them biomechanical tools to make physiological adjustments. And the result is expanded range, reduced tension, and most importantly, agency over their own voice. When they learn that they can navigate without strain through those 6 qualities listed, then they stop guessing and they start choosing. Your voice is not a mystery, and what you do with it is not done by accident, but it is a system. And when you learn that system, it becomes your voice, your choice. Thank you all.
Okay, so you said the statement, your voice is a system.
Yes.
Can you unpack that for me a little bit?
Sure. So the Estel voice model, it's really loud right there. It is a 3-part model of feel and hear, which we all can do on a regular basis, but we can also see it. Some of these hand signs that I was doing allows us to do that. So with this system, when I'm teaching students either in a solo voice setting or in choir, we're able to use these hand signs to build on certain things. And so my area of expertise, although it is choral, also falls within the classical domains, so being a trained opera singer and training other opera singers. So how I teach that is by building it up, scaffolding it one layer at a time, and if they're having an issue with something, I bring it back. So when talking about our opera recipe is what we call that. We start on an NG hum of then we bring up our soft palate and go then we narrow that AES to right here. we lower our larynx just a bit more. We anchor and we put the support in our body. And then I was missing one other step. I don't remember what it was, but it ends up being. And I just built an opera recipe in just a few simple steps just like that. So I'm able to use that with my singers. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.